If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.
All right, Glenn Clark, WNST and WNST.net, and I am joined now by former Morgan State running back, now with the Indianapolis Colts, running back, kick returner Chad Simpson. Chad, it looks like it's awfully early for you.
Yeah, it's real early, trying to sleep in, recovering from the first night we came, so it's cool.
This is, as we always say, this is, you always get plenty of chances to come back and be a fan or come back and enjoy the Super Bowl, but this time, it's a lot of work right now. It's got to be something that every day you guys are thinking about. We're playing for a championship on Sunday.
Yeah, but you're comfortable with it, and it's cool, I'm glad just to be on this end rather than, sitting home and watching it. Last year, I was upset, sitting up there watching Pittsburgh and the Cardinals play, but this time everybody was watching us. So
I got to think about it this way. A couple years ago, you're coming out of Morgan State, and you're just fighting for a job. You know what I mean? You're a guy that's saying, I just want to be in the league. I'll go wherever I got to go. I'll do whatever I got to do to get in the league. Not only did you find a job, you're playing on the Super Bowl on Sunday. It's got to be pretty amazing for such a rise.
Yeah, exactly. I worked hard, and it's real good. I get to play in the Super Bowl. I do well enough to play in more Super Bowls. This team is going to have a lot of Super Bowls. It's just a great organization.
You look around, and obviously, offensively, people talk about this as maybe the greatest offense in the history of football. They talk about Peyton Manning as, cerebral, arguably making his claim as the greatest quarterback in the history of the game. Do you ever, in practice, just think to yourself, wow, I might never be surrounded by this type of group of talent and this group of players?
Not really, this NFL is full of animals, We got full of great players, so who knows what might happen with certain trades and things like that, where I can be on the team as well. Who knows?
Talking to Chad Simpson, former Morgan State running back, now at the Indianapolis Colts. Look, we'll go back to Baltimore. There's a lot of awkwardness surrounding that logo that's on your jersey right now. There is certainly, I'm sure you got some friends and some guys back in Baltimore that are saying, man, I love you. It's hard for me to root for the Colts, right?
Actually, I've converted a lot of, Baltimore fans. Especially after that game, and then by me playing, there's only two of us in the NFL right now, me and Techenko. So, everybody down there is pretty much all fans now.
At least on Hill and Road, they're all, even if not throughout the rest of Baltimore, on Hill and Road, they're all kind of rooting for the Colts right now.
Yeah, if you like Morgan, you like the Colts and the Vikings now. So.
How awkward would that have been, though, for you? You were a couple of minutes away from there being a Colts-Vikings Super Bowl. That would have been pretty intense for the guys over there over Hill and Road.
Oh yeah, I was definitely pulling for the Vikings, but they didn't come through. But it's cool.
I got to ask you about just that. You've been, obviously you were there a couple years ago when Todd had first come to the basketball team, and sort of, everything that's happened, and not just you guys, what you've done in Coach Hillelli, the football program has always been played at a very high level, but certainly now to have a basketball program that matches it and gets the entire campus excited about sports and wearing more t-shirts and wearing more Bears gear, it's got to be pretty cool that you can be proud of, you can look at your teammates and say, hey, my alma mater beat Maryland last night, or my alma mater is going to the NCAA tournament.
Yeah, it's crazy. Actually, the basketball team really carrying that school. Football, we did our thing. Basketball, those guys are playing at a high level, man. They got a lot to do with that coach they brought in. He's a great coach,
Chad, I'll speak for everybody on Hill and Road. I know they're rooting for you. We're pulling for you personally. I don't know that we're necessarily going to be turning into Colts fans all of a sudden, but we're rooting for you on Sunday. We thank you for taking the time.
Thank you.
If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.